All right.
All good?
All good. Let me pull up the pre-boy here just so I can see what you're reading.
I'm looking at the initial call script.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. You go first, and I'll be the customer.
Sounds good. Hi, is Joy there?
Yeah.
Hi, Joy. This is Ryan calling with Blue Sky Painting. I got your information on Facebook. You filled out one of our forms.
Yeah. That's correct. Yep.
Great. So I was just calling to set up a time for an estimate. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah. I got a few minutes here.
Cool. Can you just maybe start out by telling me a little bit about what you had in mind for the project and what you're hoping to have done?
Sure. You said this was for the interior that we filled out there.
I guess you filled out an estimate form and it said that in the estimate form that you're looking to have some interior work done, I think. Is that right?
Okay, yeah, no, that's correct. It was just, my wife, she gets on all that stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're looking to have the whole interior of the house painted.
Okay.
We just moved in here. We're actually closing tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. That's a good time to do some painting.
Yeah.
So you're looking to have the whole house done. And I don't suppose you know when it was last painted, given that you just purchased the home.
I don't know, but when I'm honestly, as we're looking around, it's looking pretty like that's. I mean, that's why we're trying to get somebody to come out here. It needs it.
Yeah. Okay. And are you looking to go with the same colors, or are you looking to change colors?
No, yeah, we want to change the colors.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And is there any areas that you've found where there's any cracking or paint peeling or any issues with the existing paint? Or is it in pretty good condition?
Honestly, I haven't really looked that great, but if I had to say, there's probably a couple areas that need a little, just a little bit of mud or something.
Okay, so a little bit of patching and filling cracks and holes, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I would say that. Maybe not any holes, but, just the normal stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem. So do you have a timeline in mind at all in terms of when you'd like to have the work done?
We're not in a rush, Ryan.
Okay, that's great. And the reason I'm asking is actually if you can work with us on schedule in terms of lining up with our production schedule, we can usually find a way to save you a little bit of money on the estimate if you can work with us and be flexible on scheduling. So I just wanted to mention that now. And then when we get to a point, if you decide you want to work with us and everything looks good on the estimate and you're willing to have some flexibility on the scheduling, we can usually save you a little bit of money. So I just want to let you know about that.
You said that, so you guys have like a couple openings soon, or what? Say that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've got a couple of spots at the end of September. I don't know how that looks for your schedule.
September, August, end of September. That might be a little. There's a good chance we'd probably like to have this done probably sooner than that.
Sooner? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I don't have my schedule in front of me right now.
Yeah.
But I can look for openings, and if we can get you booked in let's say mid-September-ish.
Yeah.
We might be able to. Yeah, that might work out for us, and then we could save you some money on the estimate too. So
okay.
Let me get back to you on that and let you know if that's going to work.
Okay.
I can tell you. It's got to talk to my production manager.
Sure. Okay. No, that sounds good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about how the estimate process works.
Okay.
I'll obviously be coming to your home.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually take about an hour to do the full estimate. Okay. But I only need you for the first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes of the estimate.
Okay.
So in the first 15 minutes, we just sit down and we can kind of just review the space, walk through the space, and you can let me know kind of what you have in mind in terms of the painting and the colors. We can talk about sheens and different options in terms of paint. And then I will spend the next half hour, 45 minutes just going through the house and taking measurements.
Okay.
And then I'll actually put the estimate together on site while I'm there.
Yep.
And so the second 15 minutes is just spent going over the estimate and just making sure that we get you everything you need and want. So during that second time, we can just make sure that the estimate includes everything that you're looking for. Does that sound like an okay process to you?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
And is it going to be, in terms of people that are going to weigh in on the estimate, is it just you, or do you have anyone else like that might be having any input on the project?
You know, my wife, yeah, my wife, but she probably doesn't have to be there.
Okay, if it's okay with you, it's always good to have both decision makers there, just to make sure that I know that it's a big investment. You're going to spend a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
And if anyone has any additional input, it's always nice to include them. So if there's any way we can get her there as well, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. I can see if we can get her there. She works during the days. She gets home usually around like 4:00.
Okay, perfect. Well, yeah. Do you have your calendar nearby? Maybe we can just go ahead and schedule a time. If you know when she's available in general.
Sure. Let me look here. Yeah, I think Wednesday, say around like 4:30. She'll probably be here.
Okay, cool. Well, that's open for me. So let's go ahead and grab that time.
Okay.
And I will plan on it. So I'm going to be coming down from the northeastern part of the city. It takes me usually about a half an hour, I think, to get to your guys' location.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to let you know that one other thing, when we do the estimate, if everything looks good that day and you decide you want to paint with us, we can give you another extra discount for signing on and closing on the day of the estimate, if that works out for you. Just want to mention it.
Okay.
Nothing to do about it now, but just wanted to mention that to you as well. So there's an opportunity for the discount on the scheduling flexibility, and then also if you're open to signing on the day of the estimate, we can throw in another few $100.
Okay.
Cool. So we are on for Wednesday at 4:30. I think everything looks good there. I will give you a call the day of just to remind you and to make sure that everyone's still is good to go on the schedule. So anyways, I'm looking forward to checking out the house, looking forward to meeting you, and I'll give you my phone number here if you need to get a hold of me for any reason. It's 651-329-4757.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Ryan.
Cool. Looking forward to meeting you.
All right. Thank you.
All righty. Take care.
Bye. That was good, Ryan. That was good.
I had to use the script quite a bit, but
that's okay. I mean, they can't see you like I can see you. So, if I was trying to look at it from the perspective of, if I was on the phone with you, would I be able to tell that you're reading something?
Yeah.
And the only thing that I would say for you is and I know you're reading it, and so and you're just getting used to it, but I would say if there's going to be times where you're on the phone with a customer and you still don't have this like pretty much memorized, I would try to throw some influxes in your voice, because you sound pretty
a
little monotone.
Okay.
And I know this is just our first call and we're just going over this, so it's probably not even what you would do on the phone. But and then the other thing is, you didn't ask you didn't ask him what the wife's name was.
Oh, yeah.
Which I know is important, especially for the confirmation call I'm seeing here. Okay, cool. No, you did a good job, man. There was one area that I like that you did. It was where was it on here? The pre-close. The first pre-close. The reason I asked, I'm trying to fill up some. Yeah. I liked where I kind of threw you a curveball there, and um, I don't have my schedule here exactly in front of me, but I'm sure we can work something out if you can get in September. So that was
Yeah.
good. It didn't sound like you just had discounts out for everybody and their grandma.
Right.
That was good.
Okay. It seems like the rationale is that that discount is already baked in to the rates. So this is just my read on it. My read is that they try to kind of get everyone the discount. So if it doesn't work out as a scheduling discount, then there's maybe something down the road to entice them with.
Yep. No, I'm catching that too, and I didn't know that they did that. I've never done that where I've done where I pre-close them to try to sell them on the job, to let them know, hey, I'm going to try to sell you while I'm there in the house.
Yeah.
But never the hey, if we can get in within this time frame, which is nice. I like that. Huh? Oh, the chairs are here? Cool. Okay, cool. Since let's keep this flow going where you're the person doing it, I'm the customer. Let's do it 2 or 3 more times. I don't know if you want to stay on the call script or you want to move to a different one. But you're kind of getting warmed up on this. I think it would make sense to kind of have you keep flowing instead of switching back and forth every other time.
Yeah, let's do it again. I'll try to do it without the script this time.
Okay. All right.
We'll see how that goes. I don't know.
Sure. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Alrighty, ring. Hi, is Joey there?
Yeah, this is Joey.
Hey, Joey, how you doing? This is Ryan calling with Blue Sky Painting.
Ryan, I'm good. Hey, I only got a few minutes here.
Okay, no worries. I just wanted to see if we could schedule a time for an estimate. It'll probably take less than 5 minutes if you have that amount of time.
5 minutes for you to do the estimate, or 5 minutes here on the phone?
Just 5 minutes here on the phone.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'll go as quickly as I can.
Sure.
So, yeah, just wanted to know a little bit about the project. Can you tell me what you're looking to have done?
Yeah, we're looking to have our cabinets done. Do you do cabinet painting?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're looking to have our cabinets done, Ryan.
All right, great. Is it stain or paint that are on the cabinets right now?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's stain.
Stain?
Yeah.
Okay. And the cabinets are original then, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would think so.
Worked them?
I would think so. We just moved into the house, so I'm not 100% sure, but I mean they have that old oak kind of wood look that we just don't want them anymore.
Oh, okay. So you're looking to refresh them a little bit, maybe give it a little bit more of a contemporary look.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, cool. When are you looking to have the work done roughly?
We're pretty open, man. We're I'm just really kind of shopping around. I've never had cabinets painted before.
Gotcha.
And so really I'm just trying to get it, I don't even have an idea of what this kind of thing costs.
Okay, so you're just looking for some price points?
Yeah, I would say some price points. I know my wife wants to get it done, but if this is going to be like buying new cabinets, I just need to have at least some idea what the heck this is going to be. I've done a little bit of Googling, but yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. So you mentioned that you're looking to have the work done pretty soon. That's actually a good thing. It lines up with my schedule. I've got a few openings coming up here in the next month.
Okay.
So just want to let you know about that. And if our schedules align and we can make that work, I can actually save you a few $100 on your estimate. So just want to throw that out there, let you know. And then in terms of the estimate process, it usually takes about an hour. I only need you for the first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I will take my measurements and I'll actually put the estimate together right there on the spot for you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you can go over everything, make sure that we're getting you everything exactly as you need it. So yeah, and you mentioned your wife.
Yeah.
Is she going to have any input on the project at all?
Oh, I'm sure she will, man. I mean, I think she's the one that filled out the form.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. And what did you say your wife's name was?
Jan.
Jan. Okay, great. So yeah, we can, if we can get Jan there too, that would be fantastic. Just to make sure that we have everyone in the same room that's going to have any input on the project.
Okay. That's fair.
So yeah, I'll put my estimate together, and when it's all, everything is ready to go, we can step through it piece by piece and make sure that you're getting everything that you want.
So you said it'll be about an hour. You'll be here about an hour?
Be there about an hour. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Probably less, but I like to just make sure. It just depends on how complicated the job is.
Sure.
But if it's just cabinets, it could be less.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a big kitchen, you know. So yeah.
Okay, it could be more like a half an hour then.
Okay.
Cool. So do you have your calendar nearby? We can go ahead and schedule a time.
No, I don't have my calendar, but we're retired. We're pretty flexible.
Oh, you're flexible. Great. Yeah. Okay, cool. So how does next Tuesday at 4:00 look for you?
Tuesday at 4. Jan, do we have anything at 4? Yeah, no, that sounds great.
You're good. Tuesday at 4. All
Tuesday
at
4.
Let's lock that in then. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be coming from the northeast part of town.
Okay.
And so I will call you on the day of just to confirm our time.
Sure.
And I did want to also let you know, if when we go through the estimate, if everything looks good and you decide you want to paint with us, I can actually get you set up with another discount of a few $100. So there's a scheduling discount and there's also a closing discount. Just wanted to let you know about that.
Okay.
So that when I'm down there, we can look to maybe help you out a little bit.
So,
get you a little bit of money
so
off.
let me get this right. If because I know, listen, Ryan, I'm a businessman. I know how things roll. So you're telling me come Tuesday, if I book with you guys on the spot, I get a little bit of a discount. And if I book in the time frame that, you guys have an opening, I can also get another discount.
Yep, that's right. It usually comes out to be about 10%. So 5% for the scheduling flexibility and 5% for the signing.
5 and 5, huh? 5 and 5.
5 and 5, yes, sir.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, 5 and 5. Okay, well, I do have a question, Ryan.
Shoot.
Like I said, we're really just trying to get a little bit of information. I don't want to waste your time, Ryan. Would you be able to just kind of give me like a ballpark?
Yeah, I can. About how big is your kitchen, would you say, roughly? Are we looking at like 10 by 10, 15 by 15?
That's a good question. I would say probably around like 15 by 15.
Yeah. So just a rough ballpark, I'd put you between 5 and 10 grand.
5 and 10.
It depends a lot on what you're looking to have finished and the type of paint that you use.
Uh-huh.
And like how many doors and drawer fronts you have.
Yeah.
So it does depend on your setup.
Okay.
But I would say that's a rough estimate of what you'd be looking at.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I've never priced cabinets, so I don't really know.
Okay. All right. Well, no, that's kind of, around where we were thinking. Hopefully you're not going to be in the 10 range, but no, that sounds good. We'll go ahead with Tuesday, Ryan.
Sounds good. I'll see you Tuesday at 4:00. Looking forward to it.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Okay. Appreciate it, Ryan.
Bye.
That was good, man.
Thank you. What do cabinets generally range?
They're all over the place. They're all over the place. I would say in Minnesota, you're probably going to have a lot of cabinets like what you have there behind your head there. You're probably going to have a lot where you can feel the grain. Have you done any cabinet jobs?
I have not.
Okay. Are you using Paint Scout or what are you using for estimating?
Paint Scout, yeah.
And do you have your numbers in your Paint Scout for cabinets?
I have rates. I don't know if so I'm a little bit confused about how the rates work.
Okay.
Because they when you sign up for Paint Scout, they incorporate the PVP rates, which apparently they've done. So there are rates in there for cabinet estimating. I think it's like $130 per opening or something like that.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Sounds right. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And then there's also a For vertical surfaces, it's another $130 or something.
I don't even know, man. I've changed my numbers from day one. I don't even know what PvP is at with their prices there. And I'm on the I'm in the realm, and this may not be correct as I go along the PvP. My main thing is I'm trying to get more organized. I'm trying to do it where everything is very predictable. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But if I am doing cabinets, for me, as an interior, exterior cabinets, I'm trying to be quick. I'm not getting all caught up on. So kitchen, I'm looking at cabinet doors, cabinet drawers, and cabinet frames, and that's it. I'm always trying to steer people away from painting the inside of their cabinets, like where you put your bowls, plates, and stuff like that. So I don't even mess with that stuff. If it's thermofoil, I don't even touch those unless they're willing to pay me $1 million.
What's thermofoil?
Thermofoil is like the vinyl laminate that you'll see, like that they'll put over the top of cabinets. It's almost like a plastic.
Yeah, okay,
you'll see it peeling back, bubbling back. It's cheap stuff. Usually with the MDF core. But I'm at 160. For doors.
160 an opening.
160 an opening for doors and drawers. But that's significantly higher than most people. Yeah, and I need to work on those numbers. I think it's too high. So
did you take everything off site to paint it?
130, yeah. My crew. I'm gonna mess with these. My crew has. They just bring it to their house and they paint them in their garage. But I tell my customers, we have a facility that we bring them to.
Right.
And it pretty much is. I mean, my guys have a huge garage and they put this big bubble spray booth up. It's pretty cool. Anyways, no, cabinets are a good little thing to be thrown in there, especially during the winter time for you guys. And you'll get a lot of hits on them. A lot of hits. Cabinets are cabinets are the number one thing I get leads for.
Really?
Yeah, I wish it was full interiors. And my cheapest lead is cabinets as well. So
you get most of your leads from Facebook?
90%.
Yeah.
Are you rolling ads on Facebook yet?
Yeah, I'm just getting it set up. I'm having a devil of a time. It keeps getting flagged on from my bank as fraud.
Huh. Can you do a different bank account?
That's my next step. I'm gonna have to change banks, which I'm trying to avoid. But
have you called your bank?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a pain in the
butt. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just getting set up with Facebook ads. I've got like 4 ads that I have ready to roll.
Nice.
I haven't gotten anything out of it, but that's just because of my bank issues.
Do you have any subs that you have for that?
I have 2 subs, so I did the general contracting on my personal house, and so I've got subs from that experience.
Yeah.
And then I've been just going around to different Sherwin-Williams stores.
Oh, cool.
And grabbing like anyone that looks or sounds like a sub. I've been grabbing their information.
Are they mostly Hispanic over there? Or are they mostly just white Caucasian?
I mean, it's kind of stereotypical, but I'm just grabbing anyone that sounds like that has a Latino name.
Okay, I was just curious because I'm like I just can't imagine there even being that many Hispanics over there in Minnesota.
There's quite a few in Minneapolis.
Okay, that would make sense.
I mean, they gravitate towards the trades, so.
Yep.
Probably the same. Probably not even close to the numbers down there, but.
No, dude, there's more Hispanics here than there is white people.
Yeah.
Which is just absolutely wonderful. And for my situation, it's just a dime a dozen to find great work.
Really?
Oh, it's amazing. It will never be a bottleneck for me.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. That was good, Ryan. You did a good job, man. You did really good
Thank you.
for not looking at the scriptola. Um,
The pre-closes are a little, just, they feel a little bit bumpy. I don't know why. I think I just need to get the wording down better. But
Pre-close. Why we do it? To put our customers in a buying state of mind. What the pre-close is? Okay, I don't care about this. Oh, of course not. I just wanted to know if you decided to work with me, if that spot would work, because I could save you a little bit of money since.
The way they frame it is, it's just like, you're doing us a favor, and we can give you, we want to return the favor. That kind of seems like what they're going for in terms of the tone.
The pre-close. Am I looking at the right? The sheet I'm looking at is just why they do the pre-close. Is there an actual script?
Yeah, it's down below. Just keep going on that same page. Or wait, maybe that's.
Oh, pre-close number 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Version A. They are flexible. When do you want to get this done? I tell them exactly what I want and ask if that works. The goal is that they say yes so you can save them money. Okay, great. I'm asking because I have a couple spots in August that I need to get filled up for my guys. If you can take one of them, I can save you a couple $100. Would that work for you?
See, the closes are the same on the initial call as they are on this script. Pretty much. So it's kind of.
Is it? I don't remember this. I don't remember it being this straightforward, but it was just a lot of words. So
it's a lot of words.
I might have missed it. They have a specific time they want to pay. Then we say that's actually perfect. I have a couple spots open right then that I wanted to get filled. If you can take one of them, I'll knock a couple $100 off. Would that work for you? Yeah, this is great. If they push back, we aren't making any decisions. Oh, of course not. I just want to know if you decided to work with me, if that spot would work, because I could save you a little bit of money since it would help me out. So would it? That's not the initial call. It's the last thing you say. One last thing. If when I come out there, I get you guys everything you want, and you like the price, and you want to go with me, and you decide you want to do it that day, that helps me a ton, and I can knock for you. So is this is this just reiterating what we already went through, or this is like saying to do this again? Okay.
It's basically reiterating. Well, if you're looking at the pre-close, but I think there's like multiple times that you can insert that into the conversation. Because like when you go out to do the estimate, you'll probably refer to the
thing,
the discounts again.
Yep.
And so it's just kind of getting them in the buying state of mind, like you said.
Yep. I've the way that I've framed it in the past, and this is not going off PvP, is you do the pre-close on the phone. I love the idea of not giving them an amount, saying we'll save you a little bit of money,
a few $100 or whatever.
I don't even like that. I like what I think the pre-close on the initial sales says a little bit of money. I like that better. Personally, we'll save you a little money. Before, what I was saying was, I think before I was saying about $500. Save you about $500 on the estimate, and then when I got there to the estimate, I would bring it up at the closing table. Hey, and just to reiterate, as I told you guys on the phone, if you guys do decide to go forward with us today, there's a $500 discount. At the estimates right before you put your number. By the way, just a reminder, if I come back in and everything you want, and you like the price, you want to go with me, and you decide you want to pull the trigger on this today, so give me about 10 at the estimate right before you. So give me about 10, 15 minutes. That's good. And I'll come knock on the door. Don't even give them a chance to reply. There's nothing to respond to. If they push back on, oh yeah, that's not a problem at all. If anything changes, you decide I can save your little money, that's all. So keep it in mind, and I'll be right back in. Do this all 4 times, every time. Role play until it's smooth, clear, and concise. Okay, you want to do this?
Which one?
The where is it? This isn't really organized too well here.
Yeah, these ones aren't really set up as a script, really.
Yeah, not really.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yeah, sure.
Give it an initial one, or
let me go over, because the initial call scripts, that's not really where I really want to. I'm gonna focus on all of them, but I really like the idea of closing the close. 3 closes. There are 3 closes you can use for simple. Stop talking, responding to questions, short and sweet. Answer their question as simply as possible. Do you want it to do it? Which option do you want? Let's try to go over the. Let's do the closing. So
okay.
the closing and follow up script. Is really where I would like to get a little bit of stuff here going. Okay. So give me a little grace here, because they don't really, I don't like the way they have this structured. It's not really a script.
No worries.
So I'm gonna have to read what not to read out loud. Okay. Walk in the house and start building. Sit down in the kitchen and review the estimates. Spin it around so they can see it, and we begin. Okay, Ryan. So I got your numbers here.
Awesome.
Do you mind if we just go sit down there for a second?
Let's do it.
Okay, perfect. So how long you guys been living in here?
Well, we've been here since about 1978.
Oh, man, you guys been here for a while, man. Cool.
Yeah.
So this is forever home.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. So we're
gonna
hopefully you guys won't have to paint for a while, right?
Hopefully not. Yeah, we're looking for a good, long-lasting job here. So.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you. Okay, so Ryan, here's what I got for you. So I'm just gonna make sure I got every detail here correct. I got Ryan, and Ryan, what's your last name? Shocked. Okay, Mr. Shocked, we got you down here. I got Ryan Shocked. Your address is 123 Main Street. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. And then in terms of warranties, I got you guys down here. Kind of what we were talking about. A 5-year warranty. Does that sound right?
Yep.
Okay, and we're painting the full exterior. We're not touching any of the gutters. We're not touching the soffit. And we're also doing the interior, just the walls, no trim or doors or ceilings. Is that right?
Yep, that sounds right.
Okay. And then prep work, as I was, discussing with you, you had shared some concerns about the exterior. You had some hairline cracks. So we're going to go ahead and fill those in. And then interior, same as well. We just have a little settling cracks. So we're going to fill those in before we paint. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And in terms of materials, well, we have you guys here at a kind of mid-grade super paint. Not really seeing the need to go, to the echelon of paints. Is that right?
Yeah, I think you said super paint was kind of a middle of the road option. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I think for what you guys are trying to do here, that'll be more than enough.
Okay, super paint sounds good.
Okay, and then
you give me a good discount on it.
If we did an upgrade, you'd like a. You said what?
No, as long as you can get me a good discount on this.
Yeah. I think we can work out something here. I think it's a good fit. We'd love to earn your business. So just some notes you made about their house or projects. Notes you made about that. Okay. And so on the interior, I did notice, a little bit of the crown molding in your guys' master bedroom. The crown's kind of separating from the walls over time. Do you guys want to mess with that, or just leave it as it is?
I think since we're having it painted, it would be nice to have it fixed. I don't know what that entails. If you can just fill in the cracks, or if you have to
Yeah, usually we
nail
just
it, or
we usually just give it a couple nails in there just to kind of restructure it to the wall, and then we'll do some caulking. And usually, if you caulk, you want to paint over it. That way, you're not looking at a paint caulk line. Do you want me to add that to the estimate?
Yeah, that would be good. I think
Okay.
it'd be nice to fix those up a little bit.
Okay, I can do that. Now, do you want to do it just in that room, or I noticed you kind of have some separation throughout the whole house. Not as bad as the bedroom, but if we're painting the bedroom, do you want to just go ahead and at least give you an option to do the whole house?
Yeah, that would be good if you could put that down as an option.
I can do that.
I know that we've got some cracks in a few different areas, so if we could just get that crown molding looking nice throughout the house, that would be good.
Yep, I can definitely do that for you here. So confirm you covered it. So besides that, I've covered everything, right? I haven't left anything out.
Yeah, I think that's everything. We got the exterior. Did you notice anything on the exterior? Any problems at all, or
no?
Pretty straightforward.
No, everything you had mentioned, the hairlines and all that stuff. We'll take care of that for you. Make sure that we don't have any problems with that, and put the right materials in there so you don't have any future problems as well.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, perfect. So here's your options. I have good, better, best here. Good, we're looking at a 1-year labor warranty on all your work. We're looking at just 2 coats on the outside. It doesn't include the locks-on primer that I was telling you about. And then on the interior, same thing on super paint. We're doing 2 coats here. We are doing all the prep that we had spoken about. And then we have our middle, which is our better, which is typically what most customers go with. On the exterior, since it's been over 9 years, we throw in that locks-on primer. It just ensures that you don't have any problems in the near future. And matter of fact, Sherwin-Williams recommends, on their label that if it's been over 8 years, that you throw on a little sealer before you put on those 2 coats. And then on the interior, we're just doing the exact same work, but this actually bumps your warranty up to 5 years because we're doing that locks-on primer for the exterior. It would make us feel comfortable, and also the manufacturer. And then on best, which I don't know if it's super necessary for what you got going on here, but we got a paint upgrade from super paint to duration, and for both interior and exterior, and we keep that locks on, and that just brings you up to a 6-year warranty. So option and prices. Okay, stop talking. Wait, hold on. These are the 3 closes you can then present. 3 closes. There are 3 closes you can use. Once you say the options and prices, just stop talking. I like that one. So all I need to get you scheduled and locked in the discounts is a 25% deposit, your signature here at the bottom, and your signature here at the bottom. Once you say the options and price, say, so which do you want to go with? That's usually what I end up saying is, so which one do you want to go with? I like this stop talking. I like them all 3. I'm going to go with I don't know if I have the cojones to say that one. So which one, Ryan, would you like to go with?
So I think I'd like to go with the middle option now. Does that include all of the caulking?
Yes.
And filling in any cracks or holes in the house?
Yep, all the prep that we spoke about, yep.
Okay, and you said that includes the locks-on primer outside as well?
Yeah, that includes that as well. And matter of fact, I'd spoken to you about how we'd save you a little bit of money. if you do decide to go with us today, not only do you get a few $100 off, but say you didn't want to go with that option there to do the full interior on the crown, which is $1,700 to do the crown in your bedroom. We're looking at 354. I'd actually waive that, so you'd be saving 400 plus the 354. We'll take care of that in your bedroom if you decide to move forward with that today.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think I like the middle grade option. And which paint was that? Was that super spec or was that?
Yeah, that's super. That's super. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. What you said? You mentioned something about a discount.
Yeah. So like I had said, if you move forward with us today, we'll give you $400 off, and then we'll also do the bedroom crown, and there we'll restaple that into the wall and paint that for you for free.
Okay.
So you're saving about $900.
That sounds good. Let's do that. I'm ready to go ahead with that.
Perfect. All right, you can sign here, bing, bang, boom, and we're good to go.
All righty.
All right.
Good job.
That was so one thing that I haven't heard these guys mention that, again, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, man. I'm gonna completely subject myself to what these guys say, and so I might not ever do this, but I love the ideas of giving away free stuff rather than money.
Like free work?
Free work, because at the end of the day, like I'll give you an example. If we were doing the crown work in a lady's bedroom and it's a 10 by 10 bedroom, and all we need to do is shoot a couple nails, fill them in, recaulk the bottom, the top, and paint the crown, it'll take two of my guys maybe 2 hours. Okay? That's going to be maybe that might cost me $60-$70 in labor, and then maybe another $40-$50 in material. We're looking at, let's say, $130. But if I price it out as $350, $370, instead of giving them an additional $300 off the estimate, do you understand? They think they're getting $300 and something off the estimate. Really, they're getting like $100 and something off the estimate. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right, just because it's not including the markup.
Right. And so you're saving money, and they have the perception that they're saving $300 and something on top of the discount. I'm for discounts, but I from my experience, and I think a lot of sales guys would say this, is a customer feels already baked in, right? A discount versus if you're giving away free labor, that feels more legit.
Yeah. One thing they try to do is like introduce the idea of a discount several times.
Yep.
Like just to put them in a buying state of mind. So I think the more that you can do that, like if you're going to offer the free work, like talk about that. Well, I don't know how you necessarily do that.
No, I'm saying you offer the discount no matter what.
Yeah.
So like you see how I framed it as, hey, if you book with us today, we'll give you $400 off, and I'll give you this thing for free.
Yeah.
Now, what that did was, in that moment, I recognized, okay, Ryan's moving forward. It doesn't matter what the schedule time is, so I don't have to give him. Because if you bring up, hey, you had mentioned saving some money on the timeline, now I'm kind of reverting that towards, hey, I just gave you this free labor, this free offer over here, plus signing up today discount. So what I'm saying is I'm all for if they say, yeah, we'll sign up today, or they say, hey, we won't sign up today, but they end up signing up for that later date. My thing is I'm always trying to book the job while I'm there.
Yeah.
Always. And you come from a sales background. In my perspective, if I don't leave with the close, my percentage of getting that job goes way down.
Right.
And so I'm trying to do what I can to close the job today. So I make that, hey, if you close with me today discount, I'm trying to make that very prevalent.
So highlighting that again with some free work.
And then highlighting that with some free work. So you understand? So
Yeah.
I'm really trying to, so I avoided the extra 400 for a sometime that fits our schedule in your schedule. And I just made the offer of today even better.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
And I always try to find something. You know what I mean? Like if because you'll find another thing that I love about cabinets is oftentimes somebody who's trying to paint their cabinets is also trying to paint the interior of their home. And so always ask, whether it's on the job, over the phone. I prefer on the job. You're painting the cabinets and they're showing you they're getting their new countertops in it. Are you guys painting the interior of your home? Yeah, we were thinking about it. I didn't say anything because I don't know if it'll be in our budget to do both at the same time. And that's when, man, listen, if we can get you an estimate and somehow book you for both, you're going to save a great amount of money. Because I want to keep my guys here. I'm always trying to find that extra thing. And so like with the crown mentioning, hey, in your master bedroom, that's a small thing. That's a small job. And honestly, whatever the number was that I had for my subs for that job, I don't even bake in the extra little bit that they would do on the crown. I tell them that's part of the work order when I send them over, if you're interested in the job or not. And you'll always find a guy who will say, yeah, I'll do everything with the crown included for their original number. You don't tell them it's the original number, but it doesn't cost me anything really at the end of the day, except maybe a quart of emerald urethane for the crown. But the free offers, I think, go way further than a discount, because you and I both know when we go to a store or this or that and it says markdowns 40%, what's the first thing that goes through your mind, bro?
40% off of what?
Exactly. They probably marked it up and then marked it down. You know what I mean? And so, and that's proven, on the study of trust right now is discounts aren't as attractive as they were 40 years ago.
Sure.
Because people don't trust you. And but when you can at the closing table say, hey, we'll do this thing for free, it's like, oh yeah, that's legit. That's he didn't even think about
bring that up to Adam in the next call and see. I'd just be curious to see what they have to say about it.
Sure. Yeah, sure will. I mean, I got the idea from Alex Hormozy. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Alex Hormozy could outclose these guys with his hands tied behind his back.
Yeah. I actually think they use a lot of his stuff in the PvP.
Probably.
Like conceptually, I think to me, it's like, it seems like Eric read that book and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna create this company.
This. Yeah, right. Which I know he didn't, because this is much older than when he came out with those. But Eric came from a background of Landmark. I don't know if you have heard that or he mentioned that, and that is like a life coaching program. And my dad had me involved in that from the time I was like 8 years old. And I'm reading this stuff, and a lot of what Eric says is a lot of it comes from that.
Interesting.
But Okay, no, that was good, man. I like that. Let's do this one more time, but if you could just like give me objections, man.
Gotcha.
Like realistic, like I would say, to be honest, 80% of my estimates, they have the common objections. Very rarely is it, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
So let's let's do that. So okay.
Same scenario, closing.
Yeah. Let's this here. Yeah, let's do the closing. All right, Ryan. So I got your numbers here. If we can just go sit down with you and your wife, that'd be great.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, sweet. So how long you guys been here in the neighborhood?
Oh, since about 1998.
1998. All right,
yeah,
19.
Coming up on 30 years.
Yeah, 1998. That was a good year. That's the year I was born. So you guys moved in the right time. Anyways, okay. Let's see here. I'm just going to go through a few things here with you, Ryan. Make sure I got everything correct. I'm going to start here at the top. Ryan, the last name Shocks. Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay, Ryan Shocks. We got Janice, your wife here. Go from the top of the proposal. Okay, I got your phone number is 111111. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and you live here at 2348 Main Street, right?
That's right.
Okay, sweet. All right, let's go over the work here. So I got a couple options here. I know you had spoken about warranties. I got a couple options on warranties. I know that was important to you, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Definitely be interested to hear more about your warranties.
Okay, and then in terms of just to go over what we're painting here, make sure I got everything. We're looking at the interior. We want to do the trim, the walls, the doors, the ceilings. The only thing we don't want to do is the closets. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you can throw in the closets.
Okay.
But based on what I was thinking in terms of what we have budget for.
Sure.
Yeah, everything except for the closets.
Sure. Yeah. No, I actually did put it as an option at the bottom of the estimate. In case you guys change your mind there, and we can go over that. And then prep work we had discussed. Just filling in nail holes, just moving some furniture. Since we are painting the ceilings, every square inch of your floor is going to be covered. Is there anything in terms of prep work that I missed here?
So are you going to be doing? What are you going to be masking off outside?
Outside. I don't remember us doing any work outside.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing the exterior as well. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
So we're just doing just interior work.
Interior, yeah, just the interior here. And then in terms of material, I know you were asking me about that. I just have you down here for duration, which is above mid grade. This is going to just ensure that you guys have easy cleanup, and you're not going to have to mess with anything in here for the next 8 to 10 years. Is that right?
Yeah, I heard Emerald is the best though. Is that something I should consider, or what do you think about that?
We paint a lot of houses, and I've played with both, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't see the need for it, but I can put an option for a paint upgrade in here. Really, we're looking at $5 to $10 a gallon extra. So if it is something that your heart's set on, I can definitely add that in there if you'd like me to.
Yeah, how much longer does it get a longer warranty then, or is it the same warranty still?
Yeah, you'd get an extra 1 year from us.
Okay.
Yeah, so not significantly. When you go from like a super paint to a duration, which you guys have, you get like an extra 2 to 3 years on it, just because of the big jump. But the jump from duration to Emerald really is not significant.
Okay.
And so I have you had mentioned not wanting to do the closets, but you had mentioned that you were particularly wanting to have the doors sprayed. That's correct?
Yeah, I think spray sounds good. I don't know if the last guy that came said that they were going to roll the doors. I don't know if there's a difference or in quality or how that works, but
Yeah.
spraying seems like it would be a better option.
Yeah, spraying's a better finish. There's a little bit more prep to it. There's a little bit of an upcharge to it, but in my home, we sprayed our doors and just having that nice flawless finish. No brush marks, no roller marks. Really, just gives it that nice little edge.
Right.
And so I got everything correct here. Here's your options here. I have tier A, which is just kind of our good. On the good, better, best here, we're looking at about $7,800. What this is going to cover is everything we've talked about, the prep work and everything. But you're sitting on, because this is a repaint, we're just on one coat of paint. Whereas our better, and that gives you a 3-year labor warranty. Our better is 89, so you're about $1,100 more, and that gets you 2 coats. And that gets you our 5-year warranty. And then we have our best, which is a paint upgrade to emerald. And then on top of that, you get an extra year on the warranty, and that has you sitting at $9,400. You're really just paying for the paint upgrade there. So which one would you like to go with today, Ryan?
So I got another estimate, and I think the other estimate was for only like $7,500
Okay.
with the 5-year warranty.
Yep.
And the emerald paint. So I don't know why is yours so much more?
Sure. Let's see here what the objection is. I hear that every day, bro. Every day. So this is where I'm trying to dial it in. After you're insufficient when you close. Oh, did they not have a rebuttal for that? After they sit there, be very relaxed, no problem at all. Can I answer? I guess they don't have objections. Setting up. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot from the hip here. Okay, so you said that the other customer was sitting at 7,500, and that was with the 5-year and the emerald urethane.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It was Juan's painting service.
Juan, yep. Haven't heard of him. Probably just a local truck in a truck kind of guy. Do you know if it was for 1 coat or 2 coats?
They said 2 coats.
Okay, 2 coats on there, and they were at 75. Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds like you got a pretty good deal there. We're at about the same thing, $8,900. This is for the duration. 89, 5-year warranty, 2 coats. Are they also spraying the doors?
No, he said he was going to roll the doors, so that's
Okay,
why
gotcha.
I wasn't sure about that.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I mean, so if we kind of broke these numbers down a little bit, you'd be looking at about an extra $900 to spray them, just because of all the prep that we have to do. And so I know you had stated that spraying them was, pretty important to you, kind of having that nice finish, not with the rolling and the brush marks. And so that kind of is what brings that little increase on the price. But we can definitely, if you want to roll them and brush them, we can remove that number there for you. That would bring you down to about $8,000.
Okay. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I'd rather have a smoother finish than cheaper price.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
I'm going to stick with the spraying.
Yeah, and I will note this. You had mentioned the closets, and down here as an option, We have the closets for $450. If, as I told you on the phone, so this might be just perfect for. We might even be less than one. Is if you wanted to go with this mid tier option here at 8,900, what we can do is I can just knock those closets in for you. So really, you're saving about $450. We'll still spray the doors and do the prep correctly on that. And if you do sign up with us today, you get an additional $400 off. So really, you're saving almost $900. You're sitting at about $8,000. So 500 more than one, but you're getting your closets done and you're getting your doors sprayed.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good deal. I think I would like to go with that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Boom. So if we just want to sign here, bing, bang, boom. Cool. That was usually the moment they say Juan was $1,000 cheaper, they have already decided they're not talking to me anymore.
Really?
Yeah. It's usually something like, oh wow, yeah, no, we got this guy at about $1,000 cheaper. He's exactly what you have going on there, and I'll be like, and this is usually the answer. So is it apples for apple? I don't even remember, but a lot of homeowners here in this community have worked for him, so I'm sure that it's good work. I get that all the time. But I'm liking this. That's where the pre-close is so important, because if they balk at the price, then you can bring up, well, hey, don't forget, when we spoke on the phone, there's a there's a nice discount if you decide to move forward today, and trying to weasel in there. That's also where I like throwing in those free little services, where they feel like they're saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but really it's maybe a couple $100 in material.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know if you have any notes for me.
I don't know what the answer is on the price objection and having a better estimate from another painter, but I think one thing that I do remember them talking about is when you're doing like the estimate and the walk around.
Yeah.
That you're like the more detailed that you can give them on every aspect of the job.
Okay.
It helps with objections, because then you can go to apples and say, well, just want to point out that we're going to be doing X, Y, Z, and ABC. Remember that area over on the west side of the house that was peeling and fading? Well, we're gonna make sure that we're scraping that and whatever. Just it gives you some ammunition to have that apples to apples comparison.
Okay.
And then I think it also just gives them it leaves them with the impression of, oh, this guy's really thorough. He cares about doing a good job. He knew he was able to pick out these problem areas and he has a good solution for them. The other guy, he didn't even mention any of that, so I don't know if they're planning on scraping that or not or whatever. That would be the one thing I would keep in mind.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. That's really good. And so when they've spoke about having as many details for the apples to apples thing, have you heard in the sales calls that they're asking what the other painters quoted them, or they're just not necessarily assuming, but they're just throwing out all these details almost in hope that the other painter probably didn't cover all that?
More so the latter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not really like coaching us to engage in the discount.
Yeah.
It's more just reinforce your estimate with the detailed information. And then I don't know, like to me, it seems like you might want to throw in sometimes those guys are fly by night and you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
A lot of times they don't have insurance and they don't, they're not super reliable. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. That's good, man.
Are you getting more? So are you getting more competition from Juan or from the franchises?
I actually like when it's the franchises, because we're all pretty close in pricing.
Yeah.
Whereas Juan's freaking half the price.
Right.
And because he's still on the tools, man.
Right.
And it's him and his brother. And he's done the whole community. That's usually how it is. So like I just went on an estimate yesterday for the exterior of like a 5,000 square foot home, huge house. And I was at like 12 grand painting, which is pretty good price. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, man, this number is a perfect number. And I present it to her and she's like, wow. She's like, this is way higher than what we got. And I'm thinking in my head, there is no flipping way. This is way higher. I'm like, how much? She's like, thousands. I'm like, well, go with that guy, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's like, if you can do it for that much, all the world to him. But yeah, and that's like a Juan.
And that's Juan.
That's Juan.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess sometimes like the way it works out, I would imagine is that Juan's not bidding a lot of jobs because he's on the brush, right?
Juan's not bidding a lot of jobs, but the thing that in these communities, the good thing about having, 50,000 Hispanics down here and a population of 800,000 people is to find work is not a problem, but for a homeowner to find sub-tier work is not hard either.
Right. Yeah. They just have to take the leap of faith that they're going to get it.
Yeah. And oftentimes, like I think I looked up, there's like over 5,000 registered painting LLCs in my county. Shit. Yeah, man. And which really isn't a problem. It's usually the top 4 or 5 guys that I see the most. You'll get Juan, who has been painting in that community for 15 years. And so it's not even that he's necessarily a fly-by-night guy. It's that he's doing just fine, him and his brother doing it themselves, because they probably live together.
They're getting referral jobs.
They're getting referral jobs, and they do it at half the price of everybody else. So those ones, I don't even want to compete with them. That's.
Yeah, I suppose like if you can't convince them on the quality conversation,
I can't.
Yeah,
because their neighbor went with Juan, and their neighbor's neighbor went with Juan, and so the quality bucket isn't rolling. The price bucket definitely ain't rolling. He's usually where I might have a little edge is he's very undetailed about what he's doing, how many coats, right, prep process, but they don't even really care about that because they see their neighbor's house. They're like, hey, if my house turns out like my neighbor's house, I don't care what he does, And so those ones, it's a little difficult, and that I'm like, whatever, I'll move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there another one that you wanted to go over here?
Another script?
Yeah, another script, the same one, pre-closing.
I don't think so. Go over the closing one, but I need to more. Would you want to do this again?
Yeah, I do, man. I want to do this. Really, I want to do this like as much as I possibly can. I have another guy that I'm gonna be doing with a couple times a week as well, and so I'm trying to do this like 4 or 6 times a week.
Yeah, and I would love to get in on that. Just roll through a few of these a week would be great.
Yeah, yeah. Especially I'm doing a lot of driving, and so I have a lot of drive time that I have available.
Going over in your head.
Yeah, so just being able to do it while I'm in the car and stuff. Let me get. What's your phone number?
651.
Actually,
I'm on your text.
Yeah, we were
651.
texting. No, I got it here. I got it. Ryan, create new contact. Ryan, what's your how do you spell your last name?
SCHACHT.
SCH.
Yep, SCHACHT.
How do you say that? Shocked. Okay. What is that? Like German?
German, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I would like to do. Let me look at my calendar. What time is it where you're at right now?
Good question. Time is it? 11:20.
Oh, okay, you're
Eastern time.
You're an hour behind me. Yeah, I'm Eastern time. So what? You're not Mountain time. What are you?
Central.
Okay. Today's Friday. Let's do. I'm down for every Friday at. We started at 11.
Yeah.
Let's do it
right after the sales role play call.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because we can take what we learn in there and do it.
Yeah.
And for me, honestly, if it starts getting a little monotonous where they're asking questions that really don't have anything to do with what I'm trying to get in on, then, and same for you, if you're like, hey, I've gotten enough out of this call, you can text me and say, hey, you want to hop on 20 minutes early or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's do Fridays at 11.
I'm gonna send you an invite if you don't mind. Calendar invite.
Sure.
We can just use Google Meet on that.
Is Google Meet like a video thing?
It's like Zoom.
Okay. I don't know if I have that.
It'll just be in the invite. Just click on the link.
Okay, cool.
Ready to go for you.
And do you have this set up where it's going to send out every Friday?
I will. I'll update it so that it repeats on Fridays.
Yeah, have this repeat every Friday. I'm going to put it in. I have my own little calendar thing that I paid for that. Let's see, Friday. Today's the 14th, right?
Today's the 14th, yep. All right, so that should be in your inbox, that invite. I got it for the 21st.
Yeah. Ryan, sales, role play, time 11 a.m. Reminder. That's early. Cool. Repeat every week. All right, man. And then do you want to do another day of the week?
Sure.
Let's
do Monday.
Yeah, let's do Monday and Friday.
Same time in the morning. 9 a.m. your time.
Wait, are we doing 11 or 9?
We did. What time did we do that?
We did today at 11. I put it for Friday.
11 your time, yeah. So 10 my time.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it'd be 10 your time.
All right, yeah, let's do that. 10 o'clock on Monday.
Because there's no There's no Zoom calls for PvP during Mondays, is there?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. What did I say? 11? 11. Yeah. Okay. Next Monday, when we do this, we'll just keep it for the same time every time, so we're not having, oh, well, Monday have this, and that. And if we miss it, then we miss it. But let's just always keep it for 11, whether we make it or not.
Yeah.
I do have a scheduled appointment on the 17th at 10:45.
You just decline the invite then, and
Yeah.
it'll keep going for the following week.
Yep. Ryan. Roll. Play. What is your close rate at? Do you know?
It's at 0. I'm literally just starting.
Oh, you haven't booked a single job yet.
No, yeah, I'm just getting off the ground.
Oh man.
Like, yeah, literally, I just started the business like 2 weeks ago.
Cool, man.
I don't know if that's good that you're laughing.
No, I mean all the hats off to you, man. It took me a year and a half to sign up for this.
Yeah, I saw it, and it's one of the things that just made me decide to do it. Like, this looks like I could make this work. So
that's cool, man. Do you have any work shirts?
I just ordered some.
Good for you. Who'd you order it through?
Custom Ink. It was pretty spendy though. So
yeah, I mean they're all.
You know any good companies?
Try write this down. Queensboro. 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 I keep coming back to them time and time again. Your best bet, especially when you start getting shirts for your guys, which you're gonna want your guys wearing shirts every day. I get them these, but my encouragement to you would be, so I get them the stretchy.
Yeah, you know, nylon jobbers.
Yeah. See if you can find a local guy who's just starting off, like in his bedroom or something. I found a guy like that. He ended up moving, but he would deliver them right to my house, like ASAP. I wasn't waiting weeks for my order to come in, and they're usually a little bit cheaper, especially if you find like a number on Queensboro, right? Like you get an estimate for what you need, and then you find a local guy who's just kind of starting out. Might be like him and his brother, him and his dad, something like that, or it's a college kid. Say, hey, I got $26 a shirt on Queensboro. Can you beat that? And they'll always say yeah. They'll always say yes, and you get it faster. And then they appreciate it because they're establishing a relation. You're establishing a relationship with a local business.
Right.
And so, for me, I don't want to buy from big companies, even if the price is super great. If I can find somebody here locally, even if it's a little bit more, you just get that aspect of service that you don't get from the big boys.
Totally. How much are you getting those for per shirt?
Dude, I don't even remember. I just bulk ordered those shirts. I think I had like probably close to 30 of them, 30 or 40 of them. I think I was at maybe like 12, 15 bucks a shirt, maybe. Don't hold me on that. And then my polos, for doing estimates, I think that's close to like probably 22 or 25 a shirt. I can't remember.
I went with the name brand shirt, so it was way more expensive, but I just wanted to get a few so that I had something to cover me. Do some door knocking in them, whatever.
Yeah, I hear you. Have you done any?
My battery's about to run out on my phone. Just a heads up in case it dies on us here.
Okay, man. Anyways, we'll talk soon. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely. This was good. Looking forward to the next one.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Take care, Joy.
Ciao.